Hello everyone. Welcome on into Planet Zoo Barnyard DLC. And we're about to have some inbreeding. Okay, Amy the Sussex chicken is about to inbreed. Uh-oh. Anyway, welcome on in. I hope you guys are well today. I am doing a-okay. And I am excited to get back into the zoo and make sure that Amy doesn't inbreed, but also to have a look at our goals and see where we're at, because we are, I think, well into our gold goals at the moment, and hopefully we're on our way to, there we go, completing this DLC. But I've been really enjoying this DLC. It's been a sweet DLC. That's our little lemurs there, and it's been fun. I've enjoyed some of the new animals, like the little donkeys and alpacas and things like that. Oh, so crowded through here. But I've been really enjoying playing with those animals. I think they've been really super cute. Right, what are we doing today? Well, let's check out our objectives and see what we're working on. That lady looks like she's a little bit in her pajamas. Oh, no. From a distance, she looked like she was in her pajamas, but not really. When you go up close, it's fine. It's fine. But that would be baller move to go to, like, the zoo in your pajamas. Animal died. Ugh. So we have at this stage completed our bronze objectives, tickety 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 boo, and we've completed our silver objectives, tickety boo. Why is there so many animals dying? Okay, I think it's just old age. So that leaves us on to our gold objectives, where we are, basically we've got half left to complete. So we've been waiting on our research to be able to build a small steam train transport ride. So we'll have a check on where that's at the moment. We need to increase our education rating to 3.5 stars, sitting on 1.9 at the moment. And we need to have at least 15 habitat species in the zoo, tick done. And then we need to increase the overall welfare to 95%. So again, we just need to make sure that we have the research done for that they have all the things that they need, and I'll probably end up hiring some extra keepers just to make sure that they're all, you know, happy little campers. First things first though, let's just go and check on what our progress is in terms of our research for our train that we need to build. So for mechanic research, we've got the barriers. So we are currently trying to research our barriers so that we can have one-way glass in the zoo. Our animals will be happier for that as well. So that again will, you know, link into how happy our animals are, which we are trying to get quite a high happiness rating. And then what we're working on is also our transport rides. So at the moment we're researching suspended gondola. And after that, then we'll be heading into the steam train, unlocking that. So where we already have a plan in place in terms of where we're going to put our steam train and everything. So this is how our zoo's looking so far. It's very busy and messy through here. Lots of people walking through. We've got some goats here. This is where our sheep and our chicken and our pigs are. So you can sort of see all and the alpacas. Oh, dead sheep. Yep. R.I.P. sheepy. Roast lamb. Just kidding. Mutton. Because it's an older sheep, get it? So we've got like lots of like little walkie through enclosures, which is great. And then you come through here, we've got our springboks, and we've got more people sort of walking through this area too. But the plan is that we're going to build our train from around about here, and it's going to choo-choo its way through across here and around here at this point. And it's going to kind of use it as a transport ride rather than going through enclosures. So, I don't know. We'll just kind of see how that goes. I mean, the point is we have to build one. We don't have to make it rate well or anything like that. So, as long as we have it built, we should be good. So, at the moment, we are researching the alpine goat as well as, the tortoise. So, that's our sort of research happening at the moment. I mean, I don't know. I feel like as soon as I try to get a train like running through these enclosures, it's just gonna start getting tricky. In theory, maybe I could choo-choo over the top. Vanessa the sheep is about to inbreed. I don't know until I kind of get in there and see how it kind of goes, but yeah, I don't know about being able to choo-choo our way through enclosures. It just feels like that's going to be extraordinarily difficult to set up at this point in the zoo, because it's kind of, we've got everything in place already, and then we're just building, You know, we're building the train as a little bit of an extra, so yeah. High amounts of litter. There is high amounts of litter. That's not so good. Why is there so much litter there? Oh. Caretaker. Go to it, Mr. Caretakers. You take care of all of that rubbish, please. I think I've got a ridiculous amount. I've got like so many caretakers. I'm not sure. What if I just did no work zone and they just did whatever? Would that be better? I don't know. I'm going to try it. We'll see what happens. So, animal stress. So, a pronghorn antelope and the springbok are kind of stressed at the moment. I am really looking forward to getting our one-way glass, so that should help with that, and then we can get, happier animals from having the one-way glass, because then they can't see all the people, peering in at them going, ooh, look at that, so cute. So, in terms of animals, just hit pause for a sec so my list doesn't go up and down. We've got breeding pairs for our Aldebra giant tortoises, so they're pretty good. Goats are good. Actually, I might get rid of 3 of the goats. And then we have our alpacas. We've got 2 males and a female there. I might get rid of the extra male. You're not going to make a lot of money from some of these animals, but that's fine. And then we have our donkeys have breeding pairs, so that's great. So we do need another black and white ruffed lemur. We have a breeding pair in the pronghorn antelope, so we're good on that side of things. The red deer, on the other hand, we don't have a male, so we need a red deer and we need a black and white ruffed lemur. And I feel like we're about to have a problem with our pigs, so I think we need another female pig. Alright, so we need a female pig, a male red deer, and a female black and white ruffed lemur. So let's see what we can get. I'm also going to get an extra peafowl just so we've got another female in there. I want to try and avoid inbreeding if I can. Crazy, I know. So we needed a male red deer. Yes, we've got one of those. So that is in that enclosure right there. And we needed a black and white ruffed lemur, which we don't have. And then we needed also a female pig, which we don't have. So, okay, so we need to keep an eye out for a female pig and a female black and white ruffed lemur. So that's okay. That's a good plan. Ooh, look how pretty this area is all lit up at night. Isn't that cool? That's cool. Okay, let's check in on our research and see how that's coming along. So we've almost got our barrier research up to the next level. Hopefully that'll be Serena the sausage chicken. It's so hard when you get to this point in the game and you have so many animals, like a ridiculous amount, and particularly like chickens and stuff. And it's really hard not to get inbreeding happening. Boy oh boy. Mechanic research is complete. Yes. So that's our barriers. I think we've unlocked. Let's just double check one-way glass. We need to do it over here. Let's have a wee look. Let's edit our barrier. And I'm going to go through here, all the way down here. Not yet researched. Okay. So one more level for that. I always have trouble with that. I can't tell if they have been researched at that point or if they still need researched. I'm just shocking. I'm so far through this series and I still can't tell the difference. Appalling stuff. Anyway, we're making progress with our transport rides, but we've still got a ways to go there. Let's just check in on how we're going in terms of happiness. So at the moment we're at 86%, 87% welfare, so we're pretty close. Have at least 15 different habitat species, but we're down to 14. What happened? How did I lose a species? What? Hang on a mo. Wait a minute. Oh, my black and white ruffed lemur, did they pass away? Oh. Well, that's a problem. Okay, well, we need to go back and get another one of those then, clearly. Our education rating needs to be increased to 3.5 stars. We're at 2.3 at the moment, so what else can we do to increase that? Did I put in the education boards around all of the new sections? You know what? I don't think I did. So let's go to media and devices, and we'll go habitat education board. And I'll do an education board down this end. And then we'll go back down this side and we'll pop an education board down this side, because there's two different types of animals in here, which means we will be able to have two types of boards. So we've got pronghorn antelope down this side. And then down this side we have the springbok. Okay, so that all helps there. Multiple animals are not in their ideal temperature range. Oh. So that's the tortoise. Okay. Alright, panic stations. We need some heaters. We need some heaters. Boop. 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 Okay, that should set them right. Okay, I think we're good. They should be happy now. There's a lot of things that you need to do in an animal zoo. So if you're ever planning on playing this game, just expect to have a lot to do when you do things. When you have to run a zoo. There's like so many little things that you don't even think about, I think, sometimes. So, education, 2.1 stars. What else can I do to improve the education? Oh yeah, you know what the other thing is that I often forget about is the information centre. Do I have an information centre? Ooh, that's a question. Oh my god, I don't have an information centre. What? Oh, that's an oversight. Whoops. Okay, so with the education centres, what you can do is put in, have an education centre for starters. That's a great start. Actually, I might put a toilet around here as well. So have an education centre, but also with those, you can put the audio guides in and just put them down for a low price so they sell. And basically the idea is that then the audio guide will essentially, educate the guests more, and because it's so cheap, they'll buy it more, and therefore you will obviously get the education rating up. I wonder if I can put another one over here somewhere. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we've got our education centre in here, and then information centre, I want to go into the prices, go to audio guide, and I just want to put that down to, I think, 50 cents? No, 75 cents. No, $1. Yes, $1 makes us 25 cents per unit, but it does mean, we don't make a great deal of cash, but that means the customers will be, or the guests will be, a lot more educated from the audio guide that they can buy for $1. Like, if I could find an audio guide for $1, I'd be like, yeah, I'm into it. So now that we've got some information centres, I feel like that helps. And also having some more of these boards around the place, I'll try and do a little bit more of that. Should I put another information centre in over here? Oh, I was going to do a toilet as well, wasn't I? Okay, a couple of those. And we'll do some toilets. We can put them in. We'll just do these little ones. Little toilets. There we go. Excellent. Little toilets. We've got lots of information centres. People can have their umbrellas, get their audio guides. We might make more money that way as well. Genevieve the Alpine Goat is about to inbreed. It seems to be the inbreeding theme this episode. Lots of inbreeding. Genevieve the goat. Genevieve. Okay. Now, there was a couple of animals we were trying to get, wasn't there? So there was the black and white ruffed lemur. Yes. Oh, no, I don't have enough. Pause for a sec. I wonder if I could give away some of the animals that we don't need, get some conservation points, and get ourselves this black and white ruffed lemur, which we really do need. Okay, let's get rid of these animals that are a little older and / inbreeding. Infertile animals can't be traded. Whoopsies. Okay, never mind then for them. So domesticated animals can't be released to the wild either, which makes sense because they're not wild. Oh, Oh, we need a springbok as well. Boo. So there isn't a great deal that I can release for conservation points, which is a little frustrating. So we'll just have to maybe wait on that. We don't quite have enough. We do need a springbok. Oh yeah, let's get some more springboks while we can. God, the weather is awful. Gosh. Springboks. Okay, so we've got some more springboks there. It should take care of that. So red ruffed lemur, high on our list. And we also need another female pig, which we don't have here. I might add in a couple more lemurs over here, just to spice things up a little bit. The wrong kind, but nonetheless a kind. Let's see how we're going. So we're currently 86% happiness. We're down one type of animal just because someone died, and we still need to do our steam transport, and we still need to get educated at 3.5 stars. We haven't done much, have we? Oh, we've got our barrier research. Awesome. Okay, so we should have one-way glass now, which will, in theory, help here. So let's go get edit barrier around here like this, and one-way glass that way, and then right to there. Okay, I think that's just about right, although that one looks wrong. Oh no, it's just the angle. So they should be darker on the inside and then lighter on the outside. So that should make our lovely pronghorns and sable antelope. No, what are they? Pronghorns and springboks. That's the other ones. So that should make them happier, which is great. And are there any other animals that do get irritated by being seen? Let's just do it with our tortoises. Doesn't really cost us any extra, I think, so it should be okay. And we'll do it with our lovely lemurs. And then, what are these? I think these guys are okay. I think they care about being seen. Oh, Clear the Highland cattle needs some more enrichment. Let's have a quick look. Highland cattle, what do they like for enrichment? Ooh, we've got a scarecrow feeder. We've got the trees. Nice. Rubbing pillar. Why are these people upset? Upset marker. We've got the grazing feeder and the bulls. Are you guys stuck or something? How are you guys stuck? There's so much footpath. Why? Okay, so if I move this here, will that make a difference for these screaming people? I mean, other people are walking through there just fine. I don't know what their problem is. Old people. Oh, I think we've still got one more level before we get our transport ride. So we're researching the steam train right now. Why? Look, there's so much space to walk. Why are you waving at me? There's nowhere for you to go. Okay, can I eject them? Eject! Get out of here, you're annoying me. Eject! Get out of here, you're annoying me. Haha, ejected from my park. From my zoo. No, no, no. How are we getting on? So, I still need my black and white ruffed lemur. So that's still a problem. 111. We just don't have enough conservation points right now. Oh, but we do have a female pig, which is great, because we've been waiting one of those. So that can go in here. Multiple exhibits have problems. Ooh, dangerous fighting for alpha status in the Highland cattle. Uh-oh. Let's see what's up with that. Highland cattle, what are you up to? So we've got some stroppy males, basically. So Benjamin and or Andy isn't old enough yet. Benjamin, I think, is causing the issue. So Benjamin. Oh. Is he injured? What's happening with Benjamin? Yep, he's off to the vet. Benjamin got injured. Whoopsies. Okay, we have finally got a black and white rough lemur for 55 conservation points, which we can absolutely afford. But we just need to make sure anytime a next one pops up, we need to get it. Also we don't have the red rough lemur, but we don't have enough conservation points for that now, so eek. But that should put us back up. Oh, it's not here yet. Up to 15 in a second. Oh, look, our education rating's up almost to 3.5 stars. That's amazing. So then we just need to work on increasing our overall welfare and doing the steam train, which would be amazing. Now it's down to a 3.0. Fantastic. But we are back up to 15 out of 15, so I think that's a good start. Alrighty, well, I've unlocked the train. Let's get the train built in the dark, in the rain. It's gonna be a tough build, but we can do it. We might need to lift it up a smidge, leave it some space for a lovely queue. And now we need to have it a certain length, don't we? Let's have a wee look. So we need to have it 1 kilometre long. Righto. Let me see what we can do in terms of making it 1 kilometre long. This will be fun. Okay, I've got myself a train. I've got myself a train track, but the problem is I don't know how long it's going to be. There's a problem. Station's unpowered. Okay. Aside from that, I also don't know how long it is. So let's get ourselves powered up. Okay, let's add in our entrance and our exit and connect our path. Okay, decent little path. Now let's do a test and see how long this sucker is. 886 meters. Alright. Let's try that again. We've got another 100 meters or so to add on. So let's start another test. I need a queue thing. Okay, let's... Oh, I think I got it. Yes! Alright, we got it. Okay, so let's start our test. I've got diseased animals everywhere. It's a problem. But we're gonna... Let's just close that. We'll have $10 for that. And we'll have 2 trains. And let's get started. Disease is now life-threatening. Oh, funny hell! I know I was ignoring it and it's my own fault. But... Also... Grr. Veterinarian. I'm going to add in 3 more veterinarians. I've got a ridiculous amount of animals that are sick. I'm going to say about 35. That's my guess. Oh no. Dangerous infighting due to incorrect Highland cattle. Oh yeah. Can't even with this. I got rid of a whole lot of animals because it was just well overcrowded and because of disease. And as you can see here, it's not going well. I ran out of money as I was doing the train, so I did get a loan for that as well. It's going really downhill right now. Gotta say, we're going really downhill. So we've got a Highland cattle issue. This fella here. Dav, sorry mate. You're gonna get out of here. Bye, Dav. Now, diseased animal. Yeah, the problem is the amount of poo, I think, around the place. Hopefully that's going to be sorted, but let's have a wee look at what how bad is it. So we've got diseases, yeah, injured animal, okay. Alright, sheep, disease. So many diseases. I might have to add in a second quarantine, I think. I don't even know how many animals you can get into a quarantine. But I feel like having a second quarantine might not be a stupid idea at this point. Maybe a third. I just feel like I'm going to add in... I mean, they're not cheap, but... Oh my gosh, right now. There's a problem. Alright, 2 more quarantines. And I might go vet surgery as well. Is that quarantine or vet surgery? Quarantine. And vet surgery. We running over here somewhere. Right, I've got an extra couple of quarantines. I've got an extra vet surgery. Fingers crossed that helps. We've got chickens everywhere. I'm just going to check whether or not we have crime problems. Okay. Oh, I can hear my choo-choo train going. Honk honk. Oh, not really honk honk. Choo-choo. I'm hoping that'll start fixing things. Mechanic research is complete. Alright. Okay, we've fully maxed that out, so that's great. I do need to have a wee look at our vet research. So we are definitely not doing too well as far as some of our things go, but that's fine. Let's get our vet... Oh no, I don't really want to tie vets up on research. Actually, now that I think about that. Right now, it's not a good time to be caught up on that. I think we need to research it, but also I need all my vets for getting rid of getting all the animals fixed up. So choices. Now, where are we at? Oh, disease animal has escaped. Has it? It hasn't. It just walked too close to the fence. Ugh. This is not going well, my friends. Oh my gosh, how is our welfare at 84%? I thought it was going to be way worse than that. Wow, we're actually close. Despite the fact that half of my zoo is diseased, we are really close to getting our gold objectives. I can't quite believe that, but apparently we are getting pretty close. So I do need to check out on all the animals. And look, there's actually people on my train. Holy moly! I didn't expect people to actually use my train. Whenever I do these things, nobody ever uses my trains or my transport things, so that's pleasantly surprising. And is anybody on the second train? Oh my god, there's people on the second train as well. Oh, imagine if I actually made money from my train. Wow, that would be a wild time. Unexpected. Claire's about to inbreed. Oh, Claire. What are you up to? Claire. Alright. We'll get her doing her thing. So that means to me that we actually need another female Highland cattle. Oh, we also need another black and white lemur, but... Oh, we don't have enough stuff. Okay, we have got another female Highland cattle, so I'm going to put her in there, just so we can stop the inbreeding. Oh, it's my choo-choo trains! We're still loaded up with diseased animals, but hopefully that'll ride his inaccessible exit. Oh, God. Oh, whoopsies. I didn't even realise that I hadn't set that up properly. Ah, okay, phew. Thanks for letting me know, game. Boy, oh boy. So that we... Oh my gosh. Yes! We just got it. We got the education rating to 3.5 stars. Ah, that's always one of the toughest things to do. So I'm excited about that, which leaves us with just one more thing to do, which is increase our overall welfare to 95%. Obviously, we're all diseased, so I feel like that's not going to help things along. But aside from being diseased, the animals actually seem pretty happy, oddly enough. I feel like we just need to go through and give them some more, enrichment. I think then they'll be very happy, funnily enough. I genuinely wish there was a way that you could just do reset all for all the enrichment. Is there a way to do that? You know what I didn't do? I didn't add my train to any of the work zones. I feel like that's a problem. Oh my god, I've got so many things not in the work zones. Whoopsies. And you know what? Turns out trains don't actually need to be in the work zone, so everything else does. I was missing part of the picture. Alright, we've got work zones, I think, sorted. Phew. Now my problem is, can I get reset all for the enrichment? I feel like I can't, but so from all accounts there is no way to reset all, which is one of those things that I feel like should be a thing. Particularly when you have like a fairly large habitat like this one, where you have quite a few, I would think, enrichments. Okay, I do feel like things are starting to calm down. She says with now with 38 alerts. I'm just going to delete all of them and then see what pops up. Okay, 31 problems. 31 problems. It's dreadful. Oh, man. Okay, well... Well, we have a lot of disease, we've got a lot of problems. I feel like it's a good time to stop, reevaluate, and come back next week to check out how to deal with this, because it's going to be a problem. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have had fun. Wish me the best luck for next time around, because I think I'm going to need it. Bye-bye.